surprise. But I'm afraid it's Ashley we need.
Because I know you hate NTR, and I know you hate Ugly Bastard as
Get
well.
off my back, old man.
Did you say
I'll tell you this.
Mr. Kennedy? It might come as a
I don't.
surprise.
Ugly bastard sometimes gets applied to the wrong day.
So you're just like all
Like
the
if it's
others?
just some fat dude,
Bucketed
it's
of
like
parasites?
one of the tags is Ugly Bastard.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know he's not ugly. He's just fat.
The parasites.
Do you know that
the
janitor?
Spragas are slaves to my will.
Which one?
The one that's always has the Ugly Bastard, and he's a janitor in the store.
Yeah, that one.
That dude.
That's not even. That's just ugly bastard.
Not that guy. That's the definition of the act. I'm pretty sure he's the origin.
Read of our American friend.
Is damn. There's this old ass one from like 2000. There's this dude that just goes around fucking people. He rapes people. And then he dies, and they continue the series. He came back as a raping ghost.
Yeah, it's the same dude. He's like in multiple series.
The thing is that he fucks these unsuspecting women that are like, "What? Was that my dog? My dog fucked me?" And then he's like, "Whoa, this bitch is crazy. She has her dog fuck her." And then like, I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I think he becomes the dog, or he possesses the dog in order to do that. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
It's crazy.
I know he shit talks the dog. He's like, this fucking dog. Are you telling me he's getting some pussy? Shit like that. And I'm just like, what the? I don't even know how we got there, but okay. But yeah, I know he fucks some chick that actually enjoys, and she's like, come on, fuck me again. He's just flirting to her like, nah, bitch, I'm done. You ever want to own a robe like
robe?
that?
Oh,
I've always wanted one just to walk around at home. Not even for anything specific, not for like Halloween or anything.
you said robe. I thought you meant like one of those, you know, those rich guy robes where they're
Nah.
pieces of shit and they have like that thing that opens up at the front, and like it has like that, like they're made of like silk.
I've always just wanted to wear a robe with a hood.
This is a certified hood classic.
He was hip hop posing, dude. Yes, son. Yo, that man needed his own picture. You know how they pose in hip hop videos?
Yeah, they're crouched down, hands up like this.
Yeah. Yo. That was like the normal shit back when I was a kid. Everyone did it.
The big white long T-shirts with the Dickies, baggy pants.
There would be like literally. Oh, I think we spoke about this before, but you know, like how they had like, Looney Tune characters that were all gangstered up.
Yeah, it was Looney Tune, Gangsters, SpongeBob. I'm pretty sure they had other ones. Garfield.
What the fuck? Goku.
Oh, they didn't have Goku.
Like nowadays they have Drip Goku.
Yeah, yeah, that's a modern day one.
But they had Goku back then too. Like they had like thugged out Goku. It just wasn't as, you know, as frequent or as you know, oh shit, bazookas.
Yeah, they always come out like 3 times.
But yeah, like I remember seeing Piccolo like thugged out, and I was just like, what?
Everyone seems to agree that Piccolo
Piccolo's the black
is
guy.
the black guy.
Yeah, I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there. He kind of is though. He gets done dirty sometimes. Like sometimes he gets he's like he has moments where he's like really fucking like he comes off as like a really cool guy, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, yo, this is kind of funny, but like, Piccolo is a stepdad.
He's Gohan's. I would say he's his actual dad.
He's his actual dad. Anyway, yeah, Piccolo is just. He's the daddy. Goku's the father. Oh yeah, Piccolo is asexual.
Yeah, they all are, right?
Some shit like that.
Because
No female Namekians.
yeah, because that's how he was born. He the King Piccolo like spat out an egg, and that's where Piccolo came from.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone's ever. I know there are people that know this, but like, I think the grand majority of people don't even realize there are no female Namekians. Like, I know there's a bunch of like, you know, tough guy dudes out there. They're like, oh, I love DBZ, yeah, because it's like it's fucking manly and shit, right? But I'm like, you know, Namekians are kind of gay. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying?
No, I don't. What?
They're kind of gay, dude. Like,
How are they gay? They live in a village full of men.
exactly.
They wear dresses. They worship
Throw a
an
flash,
old man.
throw a flash.
Yeah, flash.
You have a lot of fucking
Incendiaries.
yeah. The bird's right above you. Ah. Yeah. They're kind of gay like that. And they're obsessed with other dudes.
They absorb each other.
Modern day Saiyans, or the more modern day Saiyans, should I say? They're pretty gay too. Like Goku and Vegeta. They honestly don't pay their wives any real attention, dude.
No, their wives are typically also warriors, and they just get sent off to their own planet.
No, I mean the ones that are alive.
Oh, right, like Bulma, Chi-Chi.
What I'm saying is the Saiyans, though, like Goku and Vegeta, they're more obsessed with fighting, you know, than fucking their wives. How much time do they spend with them? Like, almost none.
I mean, Goku comes back.
Oh, hi,
He dro-
Chi-Chi. I'm off to fucking fight some dudes.
Let me just plant this seed. Hope I don't die. Bye.
And that's it. He's gone. He won't spend any real time with her. He's not interested really in Chi-Chi. He's just like, oh, you're just like the mother of my children. He's Italian.
Mr. K,
He's Italian.
still alive, I see. So, do you like my garden?
See, you've
I
managed
don't
to
really
work
like
in
what
a little of your
Chi-Chi's become.
twisted taste here.
What does she become?
The mom who's like, oh, my son has to go to college. He must be a successful doctor, and
Oh yeah.
don't train him. Don't want him fighting.
I don't want him to be violent.
Do you know that no one
Yeah, I
dies
get you.
without
I'm
a
like,
cause?
bitch, weren't you the same?
Satisfy these
Like, yeah,
thoughts of my
you went to
were-
go fight Goku at the tournament where he proposed to you,
I have to tie up a
and
few
beat your
loose
ass.
Beat your ass. He beat that ass alright.
Two rats. If one's Lewis, who's the other? Huh. They're an intruder
Ada.
besides me.
Yeah. But he doesn't know that. Even like Gohan is also kind of like, yo, he got done dirty in GT.
I didn't watch GT. What happened?
He, I don't know what his job was, but he was like a businessman. He was some kind of
Oh,
business.
shit, I
What
heard.
the fuck? Yeah, he's some kind of businessman. Suitcase, you know, suit, glasses. And like he looked like he could fight. Even Goten got done dirty. Goten couldn't fight anymore. He was just some guy in sweatpants and a long sleeve shirt.
Wait, he was grown up?
Goten is like maybe a teen. I don't know how old of a teen. but I'm guessing like 16, 17, some shit like that.
No.
Yeah. And Gohan's already has a daughter. He has like what, a 10-year-old daughter?
Yeah, Pan.
Yeah. So at least 10 years have passed by since the events of like that tournament they were in, right?
Uh-huh.
So if Goten and Trunks were like even 8 years old, right? 6, 7, 8 years old. Yeah, 10 years later they're like 16, 17, 18, some shit like that. But yeah, apparently they're weaker at that point in time. Like every just about anyone they face off against just whoops their ass.
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's that they're weaker. It's just that
They're out of shape.
no, like they have to write them weak, because that's like what Dragon Ball has mostly been. It's like, oh, there's always someone out there stronger. It's like fucking Frieza was blowing up planets, and now he's weak compared to like the more modern villains like Boo and Cell. And like they always have to like go a step further, another tier higher in terms of
I get
like,
what you mean.
danger and like strength, and like
It's
that's why
like-
like the power level numbers don't mean anything anymore.
I get it. It's like, oh, they started fighting regular humans, right?
Yeah, the Red Ribbon Army and
Then they fought robots.
the androids.
Then they fought other versions of themselves. Other people like them.
Fucking Turles?
Hmm?
The dude with the Tree of Might
Oh, I don't remember that dude's name.
that looks just like Goku for some reason.
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about.
Do you know about the Tree of Might?
In the movie, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I just don't remember the movie well enough to be like, yeah, I know facts. The one I remember most is World's Mightiest.
Which one was that one?
Red Ribbon Brain.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that one. That was my shit, dude. That one I did like. I also like, you know when they used to show Dead Zone a lot on Toonami?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how many fucking times I had to
I had
watch.
the DVD, not the DVD, the fucking VHS.
Yeah, I didn't have to buy it because it just came on all the fucking time. I did have to buy Future Trunks one though.
Uh-huh.
Also Bardock, the father of Goku.
Both worth it.
Honestly, yeah. The Bardock one was sad. I was like, yo, this is like the deepest Dragon Ball fucking movie I have watched to date. The rest of them have been like dudes beating up other dudes. That's it.
Yeah.
But Bardock's was like an actual adventure. Like, you actually felt for the. You're like, fuck, man. He knows how it's gonna end, and there's nothing he can do. He's trying his best to defy the future, right? But it's just going to happen anyway. And then you just see everything play out as it's gonna play out.
What?
Homie never had a chance. What the fuck? Yo, there was one and there's two. Yo, but that one was pretty good. Also, like I said, the Future Trunks one, pretty much he watches Gohan get killed. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, that one.
And it hurts even more when you're like, Gohan dying was the real timeline.
Yeah. Gohan with one arm. He had one arm. He lost an arm to one of the androids. And then he got lost an arm, he was pretty much at a handicap for the rest of the movie. And then he ended up getting killed. That's what I remember.
Yeah. They took one of his arms and, well, they were telling him like, no, you shouldn't go out, Gohan. You can't fight him anymore. And it was like, okay, I'll try to avoid them for now. Then it was like they started attacking the city, and Gohan's like, no, I can't just sit here. I gotta do something.
Yo,
I can't just
Bulma
let
was the
people
realest
die.
homie in that one. You saw that, right?
I don't remember that movie very well anymore. Like, that was a long time ago.
Bulma was the realest homie. Like, she scolded him.
Uh-huh.
She was still scolding Gohan, but like she knows why he was doing it, so she couldn't like fully just like get mad at him either, because she knows that what he's doing is kind of like the right thing to do. Unfortunately, he just does not have the same support and power to actually make it happen.
And she's just like, I know what you're doing is right, but I don't want to lose you.
Mm-hmm. So she's just there to heal his wounds, like in the end, right? So like he's all fucked up. His arms and limbs are broken. He's bleeding. She's just there to clean him up.
And honestly, the most impactful moment, as stupid and as cliche as it is, Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 1 was great. It was awesome. It was like a defining moment of the
I actually
series.
really like 2 though.
2? Really?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even mention 2. It just kind of happened. And then it was like, oh yeah, that was 2, by the way.
The thing is, okay, you know how Super Saiyan 1 happened, right? And it was like a whole show. All that shit, right? The yellow, that was fucking amazing, right? Wow, that man just whooped your ass. Watching his eyes go from black to like this greenish blue, his hair flash from black to yellow, that was great. It was amazing. I really liked that part. And it was like, oh shit. It was like the next Kaioken, right?
Yeah. You don't know about Super, right?
Nah, I didn't watch that shit.
They brought Kaioken back.
I mean, I figured.
Because he goes Super Saiyan Blue. And
I
he's
don't
like,
know what that means.
well, so there's Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, kind of. And then the next level was the God form, the God mode, with God energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they refined it, it turned into blue, called Super Saiyan Blue. I think it's called Super Saiyan Blue Super Saiyan,
That's so dumb.
but they just called it blue.
That's so dumb. Okay, look. It was fun when it was still a new thing. After 3, it's just like, it's overkill. You don't need any more forms. Stop.
No, but 4 was really cool though.
You talk about monkey form?
Yeah, monkey form.
Have monkey form?
Go back to monkey.
That's kind of why I hated GT. It seemed cool at first, but then I was like, kind of didn't need it. Yeah, you know, like Naruto. Naruto had like all this crazy shit, and then because of that, they just had to keep ramping it up until it just became world-ending shit.
Yeah, like at the beginning of the series, it was great. Like they had the hand signs, and like whenever they would do like a really big jutsu, they would, like Kakashi would be like, "Yo, cover me! I gotta do these hand signs for like 5 minutes to pull off this forbidden jutsu or whatever."
True. About what?
And like there were stakes that were like,
I see you've
it's
been
like
going home.
Dragon Ball Z with the destructive disc or the spirit bomb.
What's it to you?
You know, I can do this fucking life-ending thing, but I'm gonna need you to buy me some time. And I get it, right? But that's why it kind of made it interesting, because the characters weren't perfect. They weren't like all powerful. They had weaknesses. They weren't fucking
Essentially gods.
yeah. Once you make them God, once you make them Superman, you know, it gets boring. I would argue that's why Batman is more famous than Superman. Everybody knows Superman, right?
Mm-hmm.
But everybody knows Batman. And who is more interesting to watch?
Definitely Batman.
Exactly, because he's human. He's not a fucking almighty being that could just like survive the sun. And then you got Goku. In the beginning, he was fun to watch. his journey meant something. His journey was him not being the most powerful, but him trying to get to that point. And then when he finally gets to the point where he's like, oh, pretty much the strongest fucking guy across the galaxy, it's like, that's not fun anymore. But then they're like, no, we got to keep this series going. So they start introducing other guys just like him that are all fucking powerful. And I believe that's why they have shit like Jiren.
Uh-huh.
And he's like this whole fucking...
He's like, oh my god, Jiren's so strong. Oh
I'm
my
like,
god, what are we gonna do? Super Saiyan Blue isn't working. He's basically a god of destruction.
I'm like, that's so fucking dumb.
Do you know what the solution was, Hebert?
End all time.
No. Jiren.
Mm.
Do you know why he wants strength? Because he lost his friends. And he needed to be strong in order to protect his friends. But he had to go in alone, because if he got friends, then he might lose them again. So, the Goku and the gang, with the power of friendship and teamwork...
Of course! Of course! The power of friendship! Fucking shonens. Fucking shonens.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all?
That's why I enjoy that one scene from Naruto Shippuden where they kill Neji, because the power of friendship did not help them. The power of friendship did not help them. They lost their friend. They mourned that man till the very end. After that, it was like, damn.
Honestly, probably the worst instance of that would be, in my opinion, I don't know if you watched it, Soul Eater.
Mm-hmm.
In the anime, where it was like, oh, I'm not scared, I'm courageous. Oh, courage, that's your weakness, and it kills the bad guy. But that's not that's the anime ending. Not the manga. The manga's way better. I'm still reading and going through it.
I didn't read all that. I like the idea of Soul Eater, but then I was like, yeah, I can't watch this. Not all the way.
Yo, Mifune versus Black Star round 2. When he puts the swords all over the battlefield, and the song kicks in, and and Black Star's like, oh, okay, time to pull out my special move, Shadow Star, and he starts going ham on Mifune, and Mifune's like, is that really all you could do, Demon Blade? And then he turns his sword around, so it's only the blunt end that's going to hit Black Star. And he gets all these swords, and he starts stacking them on him. And up to the point where there's like 4 or 5 swords on Black Star, and he's like, something like multiplication or whatever, punishment. And he starts striking all the swords around him that then strike him.
Okay.
I'm just saying it was a good
I know.
fight.
I know you're just saying, but still, I'm like, okay. I don't. I just didn't watch the whole thing. Oh no, I did.
Yeah, because it was pretty short.
Yeah, it was only like 30.
Still don't know if Krona's a male or female. Still don't know.
Who?
Krona.
Oh,
Pink hair person.
Krona's the one that was being controlled by the witch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is the daughter. Or
Some shit. like
child of the witch.
Yeah.
Of Medusa.
I don't remember her name, but I know the cat girl witch.
Blair.
Yeah. The Mike, you.
Snake!
Yeah, Snake. He almost killed you too. You know the purpose of Blair.
Yeah, it's fan service. Your standard cat girl.
I know, in a shonen.
How original.
I always thought that the dude, what's his name?
Soul.
Yeah, Soul looked like a lot like that one dude from the Gorillas animation.
2D, I think.
I don't know his name. I'm gonna just straight up tell you I don't know his name, but they look very similar to me. I mean, clearly there's a difference, but
Yeah, like 2D has blue hair and like black eyes.
Yeah, there's.
Like I would see what you mean if you say like the Gorillaz art style.
Yeah. That's it. I used to really, really, really love watching the Gorilla videos. Like their music videos.
Uh-huh.
They were just fun to watch. What is that one called? Feel Good Inc.
Feel Good Incorporated, yeah.
Yeah.
With the laugh.
Ha ha ha. Yeah. I don't know. It was just fun to watch. There was another video, but I forgot the name of the song. It's like crazy as fuck. It's like a madhouse.
Rock the House, I think it's called.
I don't remember the name of the song. I just remember they're like in this house and there's just like a bunch of crazy shit happening.
Oh, it's the Jamaican guy, right?
Probably.
Fuck. I know what song it's. Damn, what is that song's name? It's like a plant or something. And like it's like a haunted house basically, right?
Probably. I just remember. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it probably is because, like I said, it's like a madhouse. Like just crazy shit happening all over the place. Like I introduced that music to my sister, Salma, and like she learned their names way faster than I did. She was like, "Oh, it's Noodles." And I'm like, "Who the hell is Noodles?"
It's Noodle. It's the Asian girl that plays the guitar.
I didn't know that.
Do you know about the story and everything?
No, I don't fucking know the story. I don't know any of that shit.
And there's a lot of lore.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He can't come out, can he?
He can. But it's better to leave him there. When he's slashing like that, you can just run. Because he's already in position, like slashing away. So over his own chaos, he cannot hear you. Yeah, they just keep spawning those guys. Oh no!
Oh no!
You better get cut up, dude. You better eat something.
Oh fuck! I don't have anything. Doesn't he drop something? I don't remember.
Just treasure.
Cause honestly, I don't really want to fight him.
Just treasure, like I said. He just drops regular treasure.
I swear I have way more places to go.
Mike, you're too high right now.
No, I'm fine.
You're high.
We go there.
You
okay.
lost brain cells.
No.
You lost brain cells.
Don't say that. I have all my brain
You have
cells.
smoked yourself retarded. What's his name? Dave Chappelle? In have you seen Half Baked?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's a standard movie of the 90s.
When he's talking to the rainbow color shirt guy. Yeah, he's like, you have smoked yourself retarded. Because every time he proposes a plan, it's like the crazy shit. It's just like dumb shit that makes no sense.
Just eating like bland carrots, or
Yeah.
oh,
I don't mind them. I know it's not everyone's thing.
mm-hmm. And normally I put like a little bit of lime, a little bit of chili powder.
I can't eat lime right now. I can't have lime. It irritates my hernia or whatever.
What is a hernia? I know it's like a it's like a thing in your asshole, right?
In my asshole. What?
I think that's
It's
what
the
it-
intestine. The intestine, or an organ in flames.
Ah, I see.
So I guess you're not kind of too far off because you're in testing. Straight up, your asshole.
I'm just moving on. You know, that's what I thought a hernia was.
It's not my asshole though. It's like where I feel pain is in my abdomen. No, I literally meant it. That shit said Ohio on it. I was like, I don't fucking know anyone in Ohio.
Yeah, I got a phone like 2 years ago for the first time. I don't call anyone. No one calls me except scammers. I don't know what the point of a phone is. Because I used to use my iPod, and this like free app where you could essentially text people, but you had to like watch an ad to get like a couple of minutes of time, and that worked great for me.
You can leave it where it's at for now.
With the rocket launcher,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to come back though.
Okay. You're not gonna be able to make any space for it, to be honest. I can already tell just by looking at it. I'll be like, nah.
Yeah, you're right.
You will, however, be able to go to the next room. There's a vendor in the hallway, and you can go sell all those flame bombs.
Those incendiaries.
Yeah, that. And then you'll be able to come back and pick it up. Shot him in his belly.
Yeah, at this point of the game, it's like bullets aren't that much of an issue.
They're not.
Speaking of, back to our original topic, Saturday morning cartoons. That's a hobby I've been taking up recently. Like, there's YouTube channels that upload like 8-10 hour segments of like old like Kids WB Fox Kid like segments,
Uh-huh.
and like every like usually on a Saturday I'll get up, get some cereal, and just like watch Saturday morning cartoons.
Just reminisce.
Dude, there's something about it. Nostalgia, it's a strong emotion.
What are you selling?
And like watching those shows, like even like I watch them with
That
the
old
commercials too.
stranger?
Right.
Thank you.
I prefer not to.
Really, you don't like commercials?
Nah.
Like the old commercials?
Nah.
Thank
I could have done without them.
I mean, yeah, of course we could have done without them, but like going back and watching the media as it was broadcasted originally.
Like I get that. But I lived through it. So I don't have to relive it again.
Oh, sometimes it's like just going back and seeing those old commercials and like the kind of marketing they would push towards kids. Like it was always like radical man for like the boys and pretty princess for the girls and the easy bake ovens.
Yeah, like I get that. I'm not saying they don't have a place in media. They do. They definitely do. And it's a good way to show people like kids nowadays. They don't know what shit was like for us. They'll probably look back and be like, oh, wow, you guys liked shit like that? That's lame. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, that's the kind of shit we used to play with. I mean, what do you have to play with? You don't play with anything. You guys it's just straight electronics. It's like straight up video games, straight up computer.
Kids still these days still like toys. Like my brother,
Some.
he's still really into toys, like action figures, a lot of goo toys or like slime.
Yeah, exactly. Slimes and Legos, and it's like the same generic shit. For me, it's pretty generic.
Yeah, but that's what we also had. 'Cause
We had that and more.
at one point it was a lot of like gross out humor, of like gross out your sister kind of toy. It's like, oh,
Ooh,
fucking
get a spider, get a cockroach,
make
bugs.
these little candy things where you make your own little candy with like brains and
Yeah.
bugs and stuff like that. I always wanted those things.
Serve me no purpose.
They seem like it would be fun for a bit,
Uh,
but I never was like, oh, I gotta have that.
Make sure you follow
Personally, I was never of the mindset that I had to have it.
Did you want an easy bake oven? Because I did.
No,
I just wanted to eat.
I didn't need to because I was already cooking.
I just wanted it to eat cakes.
I was already 8 years old and cooking. I had to learn. because my mom took all my sisters to Mexico and left nothing but dudes at home that don't know how to fucking cook anything more than a fried egg.
There's something. Why is it that the males in the previous generation cannot cook?
Because they just can't.
My stepdad will never cook. Says he can't do it. That's why he has to be married to my mom, so she does all the cooking.
Because if your mom left him, he would die. Okay, same thing with my dad, but my dad kind of learned some shit here and there. He actually introduced something into our family that we didn't used to do. You know that red rice? It was something very simple that he did. All he did was chop open some chilies, like serranos or jalapenos, and let it stew in there as it cooked. And it gave all the rice some spicy flavor. And it was exactly what we were like, oh shit. Dad just made a big brain move. Like that was good, man. That was like amazing. And then Salma just kept hungering for like, dude, do it again. Do it again. And I'm like, Dad doesn't really know how to cook shit, right? He's like, what did he do? He's like, oh, nothing much really. He literally just did what I said. He literally just took a pepper, cut it open, and then just let it cook in there, in the rice. And that was it. I had never had rice like that either. And that was it. It wasn't like a big fucking thing, but it was just a small little choice.
Just sort of gave it the essence of the pepper a little bit.
Yeah, and it made it spicy. Like, it wasn't super spicy that even a child couldn't handle it.
But it had like that spicy, like if a pepper.
It gave it some kick. Right? But back then, I think back in the day, the peppers were spicier than they are now. Because nowadays, we'll get peppers.
Oh, that was.
You almost killed her. Nowadays, we'll get peppers, and it's just like, is not guaranteed whether they'll be spicy or not.
I think it's probably because you've been eating.
Talk about near-death
I
experience.
eat baby fucking peppers now, and I start crying. And my nose gets runny, and I start dying. I think it's because you just been eating it for so long. Same thing with my parents. Like, they gotta elevate the spice, because it doesn't work for them anymore.
I mean, I'll be on. Yeah, to some extent, yeah, you're right. But sometimes you will bite a pepper just to be like, is it spicy? And it's just like, nope. There is no kick to it. Nothing. You know what I mean? And we'll be like, man, they suck. How many do we have to use to make it even remotely spicy? And we gotta use like, just to make a salsa to be. Back in the day, we only used to use like 3 peppers, right? 3 peppers and like 2 tomatoes to make a salsa de jitomate. And that joint will be spicy. And that's it. And nowadays, it's like, oh, I gotta char up like 7, 8 peppers just to make it somewhat spicy. And true enough, yeah, I could use something spicier, like a habanero or something. But I don't like the flavor of habaneros. I prefer to use serranos. Serranos just taste better to me. And it's not that I can't handle the spice of the habanero. I can. I just don't like that weird, odd flavor that it gives off. I can't deal with that flavor. Ugh.
What else?
Oh, it's probably bottom right.
Oh, there it is.
Wow. Everyone's dead. They're gone. But yeah, man. You're right. Older generation can't cook for shit.